Yo, what is up guys, it's Alex Silver Breakdown and welcome back to the Oasis. We are back in the back of our property. I'm going to be actually building a house right behind where I am now. This is the property that my parents have given me. So it's still a part of the main acreage, but I've always loved this area. My parents were like, you know what, we'll give it to you. Because I've always wanted to build a house. So they're like, we'll give it to you. So this is mine and I'm happy about it. And I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do with it. And recently I've just been cleaning it up. Like this all behind me, as you see where all the pine straw is, it used to be thickets. It used to look like this, where it's just all the thick brush underneath the pine trees, like this. And as you get over here, you can actually see where it's cleared out. This is the pine thicket that I've always loved. This used to only be like a small little grove of trees. It's about the same size as it is, but of course, not as big. That's just how time goes. That's how plants goes. That's why we're on a gardening channel, damn it. But so here I've got sweet potatoes growing there. And I have some over here, but oh, I don't know if it's pushing up through. I was hoping that if I covered it, it would push through. It doesn't look like it did. Right here we have some regular potatoes. We have a pond that I've dug out that I'm still working on, but I've been just digging in stages just because I got a lot going on and it gets hot and I don't want to dig when it's hot. But it's holding water right now, same as my other pond, because it has been raining like crazy recently. And over here, this is what I do with all the stuff that I cut down. So if you see all the cut down trees in here, it's where they go back here, or they go into fortifying the wall around the outside of the woods. This right here is the infamous garden for, I guess y'all don't really know too much about the incident where I had to actually use my firearm in self-defense. Didn't have to fire, but I did have to draw. But we got some blueberries. These are native. I didn't plant these. These grow naturally out here. These are either farkleberries, deerberries, something like that. But there's a lot of them. Here's a wild cherry, wild black cherry. Some oregano that I planted last year that is still growing. There was some over here. That could have been mint. There was some over here, but it still is growing. Which is very, very sparse. One of the most problematic things that I do have, though, is poison ivy. And if I walk, poison oak. Right there in that gap of those two posts is where I'm going to be cutting the fence to be doing my gate. So on either side of that, I'm going to be putting crepe myrtles. So sitting here in the Titanic, I have these two. Got one here and one here. In doing this, I have found a watermelon from my parents that I don't know they have. Got a couple of them.
How you gonna tell me I can't focus on myself? How you gonna tell me I can't focus on my health? Shit. Putting my foot down, said it's time to take control. Putting my foot down, said it's time to hit the road. How you gonna tell me that I have to go to school? How you gonna tell me when and what the fuck to do?
I want to try to get as close to the middle of between the two as I can. I want to come off about 3 feet, so right about here.
Joke on the flow, left my ass off comic show. You do stand up, mop the floor, but you're just a janitor, spick and spanny to clean it up. Made all this shit off the cam, I ain't taking no pics, I don't flex for the gram. You took all that shit off my hands, I was stressing for life, now I'm making these.
I don't know if you can hear me from here. It's kind of a cool little mic test. So I'm gonna teach you something. You see how it's got all these roots? Doesn't need this. All this is not necessary. We're gonna cut it back here. All that is taproot. It's cool, not needed. Help for stability, not for the actual growth. Now this right here is all that it actually needs for this little bit of growth. of course, take off the flowers. Wild thing is, these have been in the Titanic all summer. So they have 100% been growing off aquaponics. So, going right about here.
And I still hold on to your thoughts. Girl, you got me on my knees.
You didn't quite pull up.
Trying to get back to your heart. You made me lose control.
Like a shovel.
With every little thing you do, oh no. You're perfect, baby.
Word.
All the time.
All right, mulch.
So let down your hair in the moonlight.
Back the truck up, Alex. It'll make it faster. Yeah, but it doesn't give me shit to edit. I really did not need as much mulch as I got. I thought I needed more. We'll do one up on the front, just to make it look a little bit more uniform, where it genuinely doesn't really do much. All right, so 2 things that I have learned today, or that y'all might have learned today. Don't ask me for fashion advice, and don't ask me for an estimate on how much material you should get, because fuck if I know.